I've been speaking for years on this program about how if those who claim to want to reduce abortions really wanted to reduce abortions, they would do what it takes to reduce the number of unwanted pregnancies. And as we know, teaching realistic, comprehensive sex education goes a long way. It has been proven time after time to reduce unwanted pregnancy. We go to California, where a California school district has agreed to temporarily shelve a 9th grade sex ed book after parents complained that it included materials that were inappropriate for teenagers, including information about masturbation, orgasms, and erotic touch. The parents are asking for the removal of Your Health Today and have compared the book to pornography. The textbook made it into Fremont School District after health teachers unanimously selected it from about a half dozen options for teaching sex ed. The petition describes there's a petition to that successfully worked to temporarily at least shelve this book. The petition describes the material as college level and says that the parents are deeply concerned. There's a section, this is a quote, there's a section that tells you how to talk to your kids, how to talk to your prospective partners about your sexual history. How does that relate to a 14-year-old kid? I don't see it at all. When I read this, I thought to myself, we teach children many things that don't relate to their immediate reality, right? This applies across so many different subjects. It seems to me that contemplating one's sexual past with a new partner might actually lead to more cautious sexual behavior rather than influence children to become completely out of control.
And I mean, the idea that this information won't be important in the future, that they can't use this in the future. I mean, you're just kind of laying a foundation, and it's only for the better.
I have to tell you, Lewis, as I was reading the articles and the controversy around this and the petition, if this is inappropriate for 9th graders, what you and I had in sex ed, or I guess it was called health, in 6th grade was definitely inappropriate if the standard is this petition.
I know we had some pretty graphic stuff going on between 6th grade and 8th grade. There was really no comparison.
So if it's true that this book is marketed as primarily a college textbook, it is certainly a question that can be asked, which is if it's marketed for college, then is it appropriate for 9th graders? That's not an invalid question to me at all. But the issue for me seems to be this reflexive, non-thinking reaction that if there's anything in there that sounds more or less graphic, it's wrong. Children at 14 are talking about this stuff, right? And that there's no question about that. They're talking about it amongst their friends. If they're on the internet, almost definitively they're coming across this type of material. The question is, given that that's going on, does it make more or less sense to try to educate them properly, sensibly and comprehensively in class? And to me, every time I look at a study, the answer is a resounding yes. It does make sense to educate kids in a more logical and comprehensive way.
We have information from all over the country that shows that doing this, educating kids earlier about this, prevents unwanted pregnancies, therefore prevents abortions, prevents the transmission of STDs, you name it.